And they're a mile clear of Sweet Gift. At 100 metres left to go, I'm a Dream. Now Can goes full bore, but Belle of New York fights back. Belle of New York on the inside, and I'm a Dream. I'm a Dream and Belle of New York. I'm a Dream does a little better close to home. And I'm a Dream, a metre on the line to Belle of New York. Sweet Gift third. A gap then to Tricky May.
Right, and my apologies there. The caller, not Terry Spargo, but David Fowler there at Albion Park. Now we have the dividends for the first at Maitland. Number 5, Dr. Soki.
Ready. Racing, Daybreak Romp hesitated, was last to get going. Specific Ruler won the start with Safe Trip going hard, and so's Mr. Snooks in the early part. Palace Ride got over quickly from the outside, but still a little bit wide outside Little Gidding. Then Sailed to Heaven and Mighty Rivers back behind those with Gully. Mundane got a long way back. It's out 3 and 4 wide. Daybreak Romp back along the inside next. Then came Surf Lover and Lumley Additions down at the tail of the field. They go to the 700. Mr. Snooks moves up on the outside of Safe Trip. They go together. Palace Ride's in third spot, then Little Gidding. Specific Ruler's about 6th on the inside and Gully's on its outside. Daybreak Romp starting to make a bit of ground there, followed then by on the inside Sailed to Heaven. Mighty River was next and Mundane's pratted out very wide on the track. A gap further back in the field, then came Lumley Addition and Surf Lovers down at the tail of the field to the turn. Mr. Snooks on the outside and Safe Trip. They're clear of Palace Ride, who's starting to run on fairly well behind them. Then came Gully. Little Giddings behind them. Daybreak Romp's trying to get into the clear, and with Mundane it's still a long way back though. Mr. Snooks shot to the lead. It's clear of Safe Trip. They're followed then by Palace Ride, and Daybreak Romp's running on late, but it's Mr. Snooks, the grey, dashing away in the last little bit, and Mr. Snooks is going to win. Second home Safe Trip just ahead of Palace Ride, and flying home Mundane. Then Gully, Daybreak Romp behind those. Further back behind the field, Lumley Addition. Then came Surf Lover, Mighty River, Little Gidding. Well back Specific Ruler didn't go on, and the last one to pull up was Sail to Heaven. Stand by for the winning number.
4 in front of 1 Hidden Harry at 3 to 1, 15 to 4 for number 3 Elusive Suspect, and the others into double figures. Now moving forward is Megsy's Gem and also Tavira's Brute, Gallant Alice, and they're all set. Green light. Bunny up to the boxes. Favourite 310 for 4, Megsy's Gem, ready and racing, and Hidden Harry jumped well. Likewise the middle, Megsy's Gem, Cinnamon Queen out wide, followed by Gallant Alice and Elusive Suspect. It's hard and tough to the first turn. Cinnamon Queen gets the run. Hidden Harry on the inside threatening. 2 lengths third was Gallant Alice, followed by Megsy's Gem, Elusive Suspect. The outside was Charles Andros from Tudor Bell, second last, and 2 last of all Tavira's Brood. At the top turn, Hidden Harry raced to the lead, as out by a length and a half on second. Gallant Alice, Elusive Suspect for third, followed next by Cinnamon Queen. In the straight though, Hidden Harry now claimed by Gallant Alice, who drove right past it, and Gallant Alice too good. Gallant Alice first photo for the minus. Tudor Bell might have got second in front of Hidden Harry, followed by Megsy's Gem, Cinnamon Queen from Elusive Suspect, Charles Andros, and back at the tail was Tavira's Brute.
The horses are on the track.
Underway. Green lights on, racing. Alicia Lady out wide, shows tremendous early speed. She draws up to head off Papa Bear at the judge the first time. Heads off Papa Bear comfortably now by 5 metres of the winning post. Third on the outside is Boykin Speed, followed by Duga Delurga. Then Astral Spirit. Third last Alba Magic, followed by Matt Noon, and Chardonnay one off the fences last. Out of the straight they race towards the 1600 metre turn, and in front is Alicia Lady in a favoured roll by 6 metres to Papa Bear. Duga Delurga comes one off the fence. He sits up without cover, so Boykin Speed gets the cover now, 5th on the outside. On its inside is Alba Magic, followed by Chardonnay on the rail, then Astral Spirit, and Matt Noon one off the fences last. No more than about 18 metres had covered the field inside the 1300 metres, and Alicia Lady's on top by almost 4 metres. 2 on the outside, Duga Delurga. Third behind the leader, Papa Bear, and 4th on the outside is Boykin Speed. By the same token, he's being tapped up at the moment. On his inside is Alba Magic, followed by Astral Spirit, Chardonnay the rail, and 3 metres away Matt Noon. That's the order. There's been virtually no change from the outset. Towards the 1,000 metres they raced. Lead time 23.6 in the first quarter in 31.9. Alicia Lady, she's done it nicely in front by 1.5 metres to Duga Delurga. 4th on the outside is Boykin Speed. Well, from the outset he's been on a loose rein. Then Papa Bear behind the leader. Alba Magic racing 5th, followed by Astral Spirit. Matt Noon from last. He now pulls out 3 wide, and Chardonnay back on the fence is back of the tail. Out of the straight they race towards the 650. Second quarter in 31.5. It's Alicia Lady still in front by 1 metre to Duga Delurga. Papa Bear needs a run third. Boykin Speed has never been on the bit. Around it now. 3 wide as Matt Noon. Astral Spirit is second last, followed by Alba Magic, and 4 metres to Chardonnay. Before the turn, near the 400 metres, they race. They're tightly packed. It's still Alicia Lady. Over 2 metres to Duga de Lurga, who's worked from the outset. No run for Papa Bear. Up on the outside is Boykin Speed. He's now under the whip and pulling out, followed by Astral Spirit, Matt Noon, Alba Magic and Chardonnay. On the home turn, 200 metres out, third quarter in 29, and it's still Alicia Lady. Over 3 metres to Duga de Lurga. Boykin Speed has been under tremendous pressure. He now pulls to the centre of the track. He's winding up, coming out after Alicia Lady. At the 100, it's Alicia Lady by a neck. Boykin Speed is trying to pick it up on the outside. Alicia Lady hanging on, and Alicia Lady wins by a half neck to Boykin Speed. Papa Bear rattled home into centre to run third. Close up, Chardonnay finished on. Then Alba Magic, Duga de Lurga, Matt Noon, and Astral Spirits run last. But a call for race 1, you'll find that Alicia Lady 5, driven by Dion Bellman, has led all the way.
Yes, a dream dwelt at Barrier Rise, ridden out of the gates with the Persuader and Amber Gambler. In his customary role in front, leads the way from Polar Eclipse, and Trumps is coming across deep out, being closely followed by Alaska. On the fence to Madley, then Sir Shotgun going around the outside of Goodbye Ronald. Almost 2 lengths to Hail the Chief, getting back into the field. Star Heron the rail, then 1.5 lengths Chief Commander, followed by Exodore. Winning Wave a long way out of his ground, and then Ursa Dream and Sice is last of all. Along the Swan River side, heading towards the 1,000 mark, and young Melanie Carter has Amber Gambler leading the way by a length over Trumps. On the fence, Polar Eclipse running third. Fourth is Sir Shotgun. Fifth, Goodbye Ronald. Wonder Madly, then Alaska getting across, one off the fence outside of Star Heron. Hail the Chief behind them. Chief Commander on the rail, Exodore. Winning Wave being urged along. Then came Ursa Dream, and last is the maiden Sice's Amber Gambler. Takes off at the 600 and pinched a handy lead. Amber Gambler's in full flight, 2 lengths to the good of Trumps. Wonder Sir Shotgun third, being heeled along. Then Polar Eclipse being followed by Goodbye Ronald, and winding up is Alaska. They're being followed further back by Star Heron, easing off the rail. Then Hail the Chief and Exodore at the head of the others, but Amber Gambler slipped away at the top of the running. At the 250, Amber Gambler 4 lengths to Trumps. Then came Sir Shotgun, Alaska struggling. Exodore deep out, but it's all Amber Gambler. At the 100, Amber Gambler clear. Hail the Chief is storming home with Exodore. Amber Gambler stopping. He'll have enough in hand though, and Amber Gambler has fallen in to beat Hail the Chief and Exodore, with Winning Wave flashing home. Then Sir Shotgun, Alaska, followed by Ursa Dream. They were followed by...
Now let's join Maitland.
Nicely and showed the way over 80's Boy. On the rail was Banjo Mountain in advance of Loyal Salute, Pacific Jewel. Ebony King right up on the hammer at this stage, being followed then by Balakira, by... One there was Don't Adios, Balakira, Gamecock President, and Carolina Dancer was trailing. 600 left to travel, and We Order's been there since the outset and showed the way. Over Banjo Mountain and 80's Boy together. Loyal Salute on the outside of Pacific Jewel. Ebony King was next to the event from Don't Adios, Balakira, Gamecock taking off from well back. President second last, and Carolina Dancer was trailing. 450 out, and still the leader was We Order. Going out after it now was Banjo Mountain. Pacific Jewel is coming into calculations out wide in the event, and making a bit of a run right up around the outside of them would be one there was President back in the field, then to Ebony King, and 80's Boy drops to last. They're about to swing for home, and the leader in the event was Banjo Mountain. Loyal Salute the rail, followed then by Pacific Jewel. Further out still was President, but this one Banjo Mountain in front near the wire. Pacific Jewel won't pick it up. Oh, yes, it has. Pacific Jewel got there. Close for second, Don't Adios or Banjo Mountain. They were followed then out wide by President, We Order, Balakira, Gamecock, Ebony King, Loyal Salute.
Right, we'll leave Ned there. Check those placings for you. The placings at Toowoomba for race number 7.
Babe at 3. Gate reaches the starting area. There's the light. Racing, Wiperstat drifted back at a gallop. June's Babe galloped shortly after the start, dropped back to the tail of the field. Gold Arrow won the jump and went straight to the lead. Branston second, looking for the trail. Bundy Flyer third and going forward. Then Grant Lobel on the outside of Wiperstat, and June's Babe is 2 lengths away. Gold Arrow in front at the end of 300 metres. Bundy Flyer ran to second outside of the leader. Branston third behind the speed. 2 lengths to Grant Lobel on the outside of Wiperstat, and June's Babe whipped them in as they round the bend at the 1200 metres peg. Gold Arrow on top, first quarter 29.2. Gold Arrow leads by a long neck over Bundy Flyer, edging up a little closer to the leader. Branston
Branston third on the rail, a length away Grantlow Bell, Wonder Wiperstad on the fence, and June's Babe was last as the pace slowed going to the turn out of the straight. 900 metres left to run. Gold Arrow again leads by 3/4 of a length to Bundy Flyer. Branston third, corralled on the back of the leader. 2 to Grantlow Bell around Wiperstad, and June's Babe is about to peel 3 deep from the tail of the field. 32.1 the second section. Gold Arrow in front of the tea trees. Branston second, waiting to peel away from the back of the leader. Grantlow Bell third, June's Babe going up 3 deep, then Wiperstad, and Bundy Flyer calls it a night and drops out to a long last. Now Branston comes off the fence to give chase, and Gold Arrow's immediately under pressure. McMahon threw the reins at him twice. Gold Arrow found a little, and at the 400 metres mark, Gold Arrow's a neck in front of Branston. 3 lengths to June's Babe, a long gap to Grantlow Bell, and then Wiperstad. Gold Arrow a neck in front at the 220. Branston trying hard to get on terms, and they're clear of June's Babe around the bend. Gold Arrow just in front, flattening out. Branston's under the whip now. June's Babe comes to the outside. Gold Arrow leads with short of 100 left to go. Branston's run out of puff. June's Babe still trying, but Gold Arrow's too good, and Gold Arrow wins. June's Babe probably pinched second. Branston third. A long gap to Wiperstad and Grantlow Bell, and Bundy Flyer was a long and distant last of all.
Placings 1, 3 and 4. The hot favourite Gold Arrow, first from June's Babe and Branston. Now the dividends for race 1 at Moonee Valley. And
the Toad favourite is Big Bad Chose the Blue. They're racing, and Big Bad Chose exploded away. Race 2 lengths in front of second. The outside was Sonic Image. Probing up was Mercy Travel from Sherry Supreme. Cut it out wide, Glory Comet. Likewise, Mr. Fabulous. Up on the fence was Bo Niblick, followed by Azuma John. Mercy Travel checked to the rear. Down the back, it's all Big Bad Chose exploded. Nicely clear is out by the best part of 6 lengths. On Sherry Supreme second. 3 lengths away third, Sonic Image, followed by Glory's Comet. And behind those came Mr. Fabulous, but a one-act affair to Big Bad Chose, careering away. Big Bad Chose wins by 8 lengths. Big Bad Chose first. Second, Sherry Supreme. Third was Glory's Comet, followed by Sonic Image and Mr. Fabulous. Next was Mercy Travel, Bo Nimnick, and back last of all was Azuma John.
the placings there, 4, 1 and...
Favourite drawn on the inside. Away they go. Expressionist began okay. Now King Meadows going to try and head her off to the first turn, but Expressionist drives up. Ridge Top eases into that turn. So these two are at it up front. Further back then Melvin Skipper. Shake 'em up on the outside, and then 4 metres away to Cheer Happy, working one off. They are followed then by Timely Treasure, and getting up on the inside Lomingo. King Meadow tried to ease behind, but Ridge Top kicked up. And the leader here is Expressionist. The odds-on favourite led 4 metres. Ridge Top the rails. King Meadow left facing the breeze. Cheer Happy's quickly around them when they start to steady. Then Melvin Skipper one off the rails. On its back, Shake 'em up. Lomingo gets up along the inside, and then Timely Treasure at the tail. 2 laps left to run as they make their way towards the back straight, and the leader is Expressionist. The lead time is 45 point something, 45.8 the magic hands tell me. No, sorry, 45.6, I can't add up. Thing next door got it right. On the outside of Expressionist is Cheer Happy. Ridge Top on the inside. Then 4 metres further back in the field now with the one out, one back trail is King Meadow. The Lomingo, the rails, not quite up onto the back of Ridge Top yet. A couple away Melvin Skipper. 4 metres further back in the field then. 2 on the outside was Shake 'em Up, and the rails Timely Treasure. Leaving the back, under a lap and a half left to run. And still it's the favourite on top, Expressionist. She's about a head clear. Cheer Happy right up on the outside though, is now almost on terms. Ridge Top the rails, and then 2 metres further back to King Meadow. Lomingo the inside. The first quarter was 31.4, so the pace has been pretty good. Melvin Skipper next, third last, second last Shake 'em Up, last the rails Timely Treasure. Down the straight they come. Expressionist led a metre. In second placing on the outside Cheer Happy, certainly going to have to do it the hard way. Ridge Top behind them. King Meadow travelling all right fourth. Then Lomingo needing a run. On its outside Melvin Skipper, they're all sitting. Shake 'em Up outside of Timely Treasure as they make their way to the back straight now with 650 to run. They speed up. Second quarter was 31.5. Expressionist the leader. Cheer Happy trying to serve it up to her. 4 or 5 metres then to King Meadow. Ridge Top's under pressure. Melvin Skipper trying to come 3 deep. It's out now. Lomingo getting off the rails, and then Shake 'em Up. Further back in the field then to Timely Treasure off the back. Expressionist still led. She's a metre clear. Cheer Happy trying hard. Melvin Skipper out 3 wide sprints now as the leader starts to kick away. Then King Meadow, Low Mingo's working into it, and wider out, Shake 'em Up. Expressionist went 29 for the third quarter, skipped away on the bench. He got 6 metres clear. Melvin Skipper goes to second from Cheer Happy. Then King Meadow and Low Mingo. Expressionist in front. Melvin Skipper running a race. It's running home hard, Melvin Skipper. Expressionist in front. Melvin Skipper dived. Oh, she might have hung on. Gee, this is close. Expressionist or Melvin Skipper, maybe the mare, but there's not a lot in this. Cheer Happy is there for third. I didn't really see them. Low Mingo and also King Meadow. There was 3 of them there for Minor Issue. Further back in the field, Rich Top, Timely Treasure and Shake 'em Up.
Well, if you back the hot favourite there...
Racing, Phil's pick was slow. Super Port came out well off the inside from Full Steam Ahead. National Worth got caught wide. Lord Anfield moving through, followed on the fence by Fox Print and Silver Chanter. Then came Crystal Blue, National Worth and Phil's pick as second last. Down the back, and Super Port is the leader. Full Steam Ahead goes to second. Out by 3 or 4, Lord Anfield, followed by Silver Chanter, Fox Print and Crystal Blue. On the corner, Super Port clear. Out by 3 lengths to Full Steam Ahead. It's all Super Port, and Super Port goes on to win the first. Super Port wins second. Full Steam Ahead. Lord Anfield third. Then Silver Chanter, followed by Fox Print, National Worth. Further back was Crystal Blue, and Phil's pick was last to greet the judge.
382 over the line there at Wentworth Park. Now the next at Moonee Valley comes...